Now, we do have NBA today, but we're going to give Doug some time here. He's got his horse racing shirt on. All he's missing is a visor, sunglasses, and a cigar. He'd be perfect, and he's just got to be waving a paper in his hand. Kentucky Derby. Take it away. Take it away. I'm gonna go a little side screen with it here for you to be center stage.
Okay. By the way, my Sean, my favorite horse joke is I bet him at 5-2 and he came in at quarter after.
I like it. Goes out to my kind of humor.
So the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby. So the racing fans like myself always excited for this one. And if you follow it at all, you have probably heard that Journalism is the favorite, the morning line favorite of 3-1, and it's well deserved. First race he ever had finished third. Okay, but since then he won 4 in a row. Okay. Has the highest speed ratings. There's a thing called the Beyer speed rating. He has the 2 highest in the field. So this has been a dominant horse. And from the betting standpoint, to me, I think you can bet him to win. My recommendation would be to bet him across the board, first, second, and third, with more money placed on the. For example, if you want to bet $20, I'm just throwing out a number here. If you want to bet $20, I'd put 8 to win, 6 to place, and 6 to show. Okay, that's how I would do it there. But this is a dominant horse. The only way to me that he really doesn't win or doesn't come into the money is it literally has a completely off day or gets caught in, with all the bumping. When you have a 20 horse field, there's a lot of bumping, going on. So it throws him off his stride a little bit, gets a little bit upset. But otherwise, it's the horse to beat. Are you going to win a lot of money betting Journalism? No. Okay, so that's one of the things that's occurred, and that's what a lot of horse bettors don't like to do. So that's why a lot of them are looking at Sovereignty, okay, which is the number 2 choice, currently at 5-1. This horse, I mean, it's hard not to like this horse. 5 races, 2 wins, two places on that one, and even one of those places was, I don't know if it's skeptical or not, but finished second in the Florida Derby. The horse had already qualified to run in the Kentucky Derby, so there was no real initiative for the trainer to win that race. Came in second in the Florida Derby, otherwise could have 3 wins. To me, this horse, again, I would say this is a definite win candidate. You can't go wrong betting it across the board. I don't think either. And it makes an interesting exacta. Okay, exacta being Journalism having to finish first and second, so with Sovereignty. So I would do an exacta box myself, okay, on that one and see what you can get. Next up, another horse that I would look at, Burnham Square, 12-1 odds, 3 wins, a place in a show, and 6 starts. This horse, there's a lot of these horses in the field, what are called closers, and what a closer is one that basically sits back in the pack and then comes up and races once it gets to the final turn, makes a big push. Okay. There's a lot of these horses in this race that are like that. So with that being the case, it certainly has got to get a chance, but with a 20 horse field, the thing that you can always run into, you get caught in traffic. Okay. And you get stuck. Okay. So it's up to the jockey to be able to try and maneuver with some luck to make that happen. And he has an excellent jockey in Brian Hernandez Jr. And for those that might remember that name, he was on Mystic Dan last year, who was the Kentucky Derby champion. And with Mystic Dan, and the other thing that Hernandez did, he won the Oaks on Friday, which is the female version of the Kentucky Derby on Friday, and he won the other. So I believe I think he was only the second rider ever to do the double. Okay, on that one. If you're looking for a long shot, Luxor Cafe, 15-1. This is a Japanese import on this one. And no, to my knowledge, there's no tariff on that one, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there on this one. But 15-1. But this horse was sired by the 2015 Triple Crown winner, American Pharaoh. And this horse has 4 victories, has been very good in Japan. Now, the competition is not as strong, but I would not discount this horse, and I would put it, I'm not saying it's necessarily a win horse, even though I think it's possible that it could win, but I would look for it, maybe some place and some show, or maybe an exacta box and along, or if you like trifectas and superfectas, I think this horse fits there nicely and any of those types of packages. And last year, the horse that finished third was a Japanese bred horse in the Kentucky Derby, Forever Young. And I will wrap it up with, everybody wants a long shot. Okay, well, here's mine. Publisher, 20-1 odds on this one. I think this is a really interesting horse. The trainer is veteran trainer Steve Asmussen, great trainer. This horse, though, here's the interesting part. It's 7 starts, has never won. Okay, two places and 3 shows on this one. So, but it keeps cashing tickets. The interesting part here now, to me, at the Arkansas Derby, came back and ended up finishing second. And that was the first time that horse wore blinkers. So to me, that's a real positive trend. You got a great trainer and one of the best jockeys in the world, and Ortiz Jr. I think this horse is a fascinating pick for a long shot, and I would definitely take it in, like I said, in any, I would look at it maybe play, show, exacta boxes, especially if you can get one with 4 horses, or any of the trifecta or superfectas. So so just to recap, okay, the horses that I like and how I'm likely to to bet this race is definitely like Journalism. I like Sovereignty and Luxor Cafe. So that'd be 1, 2, and 3. I like Publisher as a potential long shot, with one caveat. Well, actually, now there's 2. Okay, caveats. Number 2 is that number 1 is the weather. Okay, they're talking about rain as a possibility now. So if you're interested, I'll be doing some digging into this. Find out who the mutters are. Okay, in this race, some that have run well or run better in the rain or in wet surfaces. Journalism this week has been practicing in some of the rain. Okay, so it's gotten a feel for the situation in Louisville there. And one other caveat: there's a horse, which is the 21st horse, which means it's the first out entry. Okay, and this horse, so it's not actually in the field. And if nobody drops out by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, this horse will not run. But if by chance he gets in, it's Baeza. Baeza was a lightly raced horse, didn't run and didn't get enough points to be eligible for this race. But now that, but it's moved up to the 21st position because of other has dropped out. But this horse was second at the Santa Anita Derby to Journalism and had a speed rating of 101. There's only a few horses in this race that have speed ratings in triple digits. This is one of them. If he gets in the field, I'd move Luxor Cafe down, and I'd put Baeza moving up. And I would bet that horse, like I said, in different ways. I'm not sure, maybe a win, but certainly win or show, place and show, and some other verticals that are involved there.
There you go. I will see Doug on Monday, and have a good weekend. Everybody, thanks for watching. Your comments, let's get them. Put them out there, horse race lovers. Good luck today. Bye-bye.